was born a fool, broken all the rules. Ooh. Saying all no, denying all of the truth. Ooh. Everything has changed. It all happened for a reason. Down from the first stage. It isn't something we fell for. Never wanted this kind of pain. Telling myself so good and heartless, but one thing you should know. Something we fell for. Never wanted this kind of pain. Tell myself so good and heartless, but one thing you should know.
Wow.
Weird
This was
genius.
different. This was
Weird genius.
It's
That
got
is
that
true.
tribal techno kind of rave kind of beat infused into what seems like it's metal or new metal.
No
But
metal.
yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what genre this would fit into.
No metal.
But this sounded good. This sounded good. It was definitely unique with that tribal bit infused into it, which I didn't understand. But we have the translation of it, the main chorus. Yeah, I know it's seems like it's again some relationship issue in play here, and she says, "I was born a fool, broken all the rules, seeing all null, denying all the truth. Everything has changed. It happened for a reason. Down from the first stage. It isn't something we fought for. Never wanted this kind of pain. Turned myself so cold and heartless. But one thing you should know: you cannot run from mistakes. One's pride is on his tongue. This seems to be the main thing. You cannot run from your mistakes. One's pride is on his tongue. Interesting. These two lines kind of seem to suggest this is what the artist wants to suggest is the main premise of this song. You cannot run from your mistakes. One's pride is on his tongue. So I do not know the context of this song, but it seems to suggest maybe someone has tried to change their identity or leave their culture behind or do something different and completely forget about all their roots, the place that they actually originally came from, whether it's country roads or village home or city dwelling. They seem to have forgotten where they originally came from, and one's pride is on his tongue. Yeah, If that's a correct translation of that, what was sung by the tribal mix in there, I do not know. But that's what we have on our screen.
Uh, I didn't care much about what was being sung because what was more interesting was the way it was done and the composition of this song. Oh, very interesting composition. I like the title of this outfit, Weird Genius. That is true. It is weird, but it is genius. I like that ting 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 ting, the sound that was done. Something, I don't know, some instrument.
Perhaps on the
Native instrument.
xylophones, perhaps on some native.
It did sound
instrument.
more like a xylophone.
Marimba or something.
It sounded something even more raw and something more local, something more tribal. Then there were different things that were happening, and that all sounded good. It was unique. It was fusion of things. So it could also be in the category of fusion music. It had little bit of rock vibes and little bit of Bollywood vibes and little bit of tribal vibes. So yeah, it felt at once. I told you this sounds more like Bollywood right now. So it was all. It's a package. It's a package with a lot of assorted things, assorted music basically put in it. And I like the way she sings it. She has a personality. She personified the whole thing. And then the composition. It was electric to say the least. And music like this I like, no matter where it is from the world. We love music like this, and it is what makes it all worthwhile sitting here on Cafe Enoma 8 years down the line, that we get to listen to music like this, unique music, diverse music coming from who cares which part of the world, but we embrace it. Right, Sami?
Requested by patron Joseph. That's it for this one. Goodbye.